Welcome, Patriots. I'm your host, Untitled 82. So there's new Q, and I'm just gonna be going over the drops. Right. Let's get started. Right. So we left off at 4505. I think that was the last one I covered, but these came in today. So we get 4506, the People's General, soon. 3-star general, obviously talking about General Flynn, and his case is going to be dismissed. Who knows where the bodies are buried? He does. That's why they're delaying, because he has a lot of information that is very damaging to the Obama administration. It's not that really hard to understand. That's why they try to they ruined his life, dude. He lost his house. Come on, these people are sick. Alright, and now we got 4507. There's a picture. Let's check that out. Oh, okay. This is the definition of a patriot and a traitor. Patriot, a person who loves, supports, and defends his and her country and its interests with devotion. A person who regards himself or herself as a defender, especially of individual rights against presumed interference by the federal government. Right? So it's fuck government, right? Government has to be it's we're the ones that's supposed to be telling them what to do. Hey, no, you do what we fucking say. You're just there to kind of regulate and just kind of, do the diplomatic stuff. But in the end, we the people should be hey, no, we don't like that. You need to fucking change your tune. Again, sorry with the language. Gosh darn it. Then you got traitor, person who betrays another cause or any trust, a person who commits treason by betraying his or her country. And then we got a Technofog Twitter status, but the post says they never thought she would lose. Careless, right? They never thought Hillary was ever gonna lose, so they had backup plans, but they just legitimately thought she's oh, it's in the bag, we're gonna cheat, she's gonna get in, and we're gonna create our new world order. But that didn't happen. Let's check out the Twitter thingy there. There you go. Peter Strzok notes from 1/4/17 released in the Flynn case. Discussion among Obama, Comey, Yates, Biden, and Susan Rice. Biden, Logan Nat. Obama, have the right people on Flynn case. Comey, the Flynn Kislyak cause appear legit. Okay. Strzok's notes believed to be of January 4, 2017 reveal that former President Obama, James Comey, Sally Yates, Joe Biden, and apparently Susan Rice discussed the transcripts of Flynn's cause and how to proceed against him. Mr. Obama himself directed that the right people investigate General Flynn. This caused former FBI Director Comey to acknowledge the obvious. General Flynn's phone calls with Ambassador Kislyak appear legit. According to Strzok's notes, it appears that Vice President Biden personally raised the idea of the Logan Act. That became an admitted pretext to investigate General Flynn. The notes are attached as Exhibit 1. And here you go. Here are the notes. That's supposedly Strzok's handwriting. So, you know, I don't know. He has a sloppy handwriting. But, I don't know. There it is. There it is right there. So, yeah, you know. And then you got a funny meme there. That's hilarious. Let's check that out. Oh no. And there's Kerry, Strzok, Clinton, Strzok. Alright. Alright, yeah, these people who make these are so funny, man. And then we got 4508. Eesh. Just the other, well, I think it was the day before yesterday, I think Trump straight up said what Obama did is treason. He straight up called it. And we can all pretty much agree that yes, you know. So there you go. The Manchurian candidate who's married to a guy. Yeah. Alright. And then we got 4509. Okay, that's pretty lengthy. You have been selected to help serve your country. Never retreat from the battlefield. Twitter, Facebook, etc. Yeah, I'm constantly on Facebook. I get trolled all the time, so I know. I don't care. Like, doesn't hurt me. Ooh, you put a laughing emoji at my post. Like, yeah, okay, like that's supposed to do anything to me? No, I'm still gonna just be putting my content out there. You know, whatever. I don't care. Use other platforms as a form of centralized command and control. Alright, so I'm gonna start a BitChute channel, and then I have a Parler, and I don't have a Gab, but I don't know. It's just I have to look into what I kind of like. Organize and connect. Bridge through linking. Source memes material from Battlefield and or Garage. Highlight and share. Take and drop, right? So if you see some good memes out there, save them. Make a folder and just put, you know, just whatever memes that you're like, yeah, this is a good one. Just save it. Have it ready to when, you know, you can probably drop them whenever, like, you know. Alright, so there you go. And those are in the kill brackets there. Mission 1, dispute. Kill box, reject propaganda push through posting of research and facts. Right? So try to get memes that have truth in there, that kind of well, you know, for the propaganda, you know, because the news is all propaganda. So just find memes that have truth, that, you know, expose the propaganda that the mainstream media is putting out there. Mission 2, support role of other digital soldiers. When falls, another stands, rises, right? Okay, so like, let's say there's some good people on Facebook that I follow, you know, they get banned, but they put out good content, good information, good memes. And, you know, save their memes. So then once they go down, like, you know, Twitter or Facebook bans their accounts, you're like, hey, man, you put out their information, share it. Mission 3, guide, awaken others to the use of facts. D-Class 1 through 99 material and other relevant facts and memes. Decouple MSNDC control of info stream. Ask counter questions to initiate thought versus repeat echo of MSNDC propaganda. Right? So, like, you know, when you're out there talking to people in your everyday life, you know, wherever it may be, and, you know, you hear people like talking about whatever the mainstream media says, you know, be like, hey, have you heard, like, why would they do that? Like, ask questions, counter that. Mission 4, learn use of camouflage digitally. Primary account suspended, so, you know, I have like 4 Facebook accounts, so I can just go to those. So it's like, don't necessarily use your primary account, like, use the other ones as well. Use of secondary, right? See? Mission 5, identify strengths / weaknesses, personal and designated targets regarding Twitter and Facebook plus others. Example, regarding memes, failure to read through use of algo, right? So it's like, that's why memes are important, because the algorithms of these big tech companies, their algorithms can't read memes. They literally have to hire people to go through people's, you know, profiles and accounts and be like, oh shit, they're posting, look at their, that meme, delete this guy, suspend them for 30 days. So, you know, so failure to read through algo. Thinktron, he's talking about the movie, the original, the MCP, Master Control Program. Alright, so if you haven't seen Tron, recommend it. It's pretty nerdy, but I like it. Even Tron Legacy, the second one, it's way better than, I don't know. Anywho, let's move along. Dependence on person to person capture, slow response time on the unidentified users. Game theory, information warfare. Welcome to the digital battlefield. Together we win. Q. See, this is how we fight the fake news media. This is how we wake up the normies, you know? Through social media, through memes, you know? Because I'm sure we have all those people in our lives that are still just, they don't know what's going on. They don't care. They just watch CNN and be like, oh yeah, man, I heard Trump's racist. Okay. How's he a racist? I don't know. We got 4510 here. I'm trying to do this really quickly. I don't want to drag this on. An anonymous guy posted on the board, you know, You can go to QAlerts.app. And if you really want to go to 8kun, they give you the link. And I don't recommend going to 8kun because that place is hardcore. Alright? Yeah, you can't just go there and start talking smack and laughing at people, dude. You'll get gobbled up and spit the fuck out. It's insane. Alright, so this Anon posts, I do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same. That I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion. And that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office on which I am about to enter. So help me God. Where we go one, we go all. Q responds, take the oath, mission forward. Q. And then we got 4511. This has never been attempted. Use of general public to counter the narrative, propaganda pushed by controlled media. Analysis, start to now. Indicate situational awareness, decoupling of MSD and C control of information channels. 1399. Of general public expanding at massive pace. Attacks indicate can be defined as, in the brackets, loss of generalized information control. Need to expand ammunition, in the brackets, muster network to defend and coordinate attacks to counter military civilians alliance. Q. Alright. And then we got so now Biden got added to that picture. Let's take a look. Joseph Robinette Biden Jr. Really, Robinette? Are you kidding me? He might as well be named Michael. So yeah, same 18 U.S. Code 2384, seditious conspiracy. U.S. Code 2381, treason. Alright, so he's been added to the meme. And then 4513 gives us a Twitter status. Let's take a look. It's from General Paul M. Nakasone, Office of DNI. Always a pleasure to work with at DNI Ratcliffe, who's just been appointed to the DNI. Alright, that's a cool one. Got in the Matrix. Good person to follow on Twitter. So is Red Pill 78, corruption detector. He's awesome. But yeah. $45.14. Okay, I'm going to skip this one because it's generally he's corrected himself with 45.15. Instead of worth remember, he was saying worth remembering error. Right, so it's basically he just reposted himself saying, hey, look, it's supposed to say worth remembering, but in, error. I don't know, the Q team is on the move. I don't know what that means. I don't know what they're doing. Who knows? Whatever's. Gives us an article. Stop the Online Conspiracy Theorists Before They Break Democracy by Julia Ebner. Cannibals, aliens, clandestine lizard overloads, overlords. Thanks to algorithms such as ideas threaten the future of Europe. Okay. Organized conspiracy theories network have launched an all-out information war across Europe. At the heart of this is the QAnon movement. So yeah, it's basically just another hit piece. The QAnon community, which began on a massive board site 4chan, strongly overlaps with the support networks of far-right movements such as the EDL and Pegadia? I don't know how to say that. I'm not going to read the whole article, but there you go. A recent study showed a stunning 60% of Brits believe in at least one conspiracy theory. Alright, so they're just trying to label us as crazy conspiracy nuts. Yeah, whatever. Fuck you, The Guardian. You can suck it. So the scale this generates is... Oh, okay. He quoted that. He quoted something in there, I think. Yeah, there you go. The scale this generates is disproportional enough to distort public perception. In 2018, ISD identified close to 30 million uses of the word QAnon across Twitter, YouTube, and forums such as Reddit and 4chan, numbers today dwarf past estimates. Handle with care, Q. You know, it's like, come on, dude. 30 million people have used that phrase, QAnon, like, interesting. This was prioritized, routed. Google Threat Analysis Group, Entry Catalog, Deep Dreaming, Young Dragonfly. Gives us a Twitter link. Waiting outside a lunch place in Silicon Valley today, and I overhear a middle-aged woman calmly explaining QAnon to her friend and how it's all part of some grand plan by Trump to rebuild the U.S. government. Jarring to run across this in the real world here. Yeah, and this guy, I think he works for, yeah, see, there you go, look. Google's Threat Analysis Group. Yeah, there you go. Shell. Huh. Kate Awakening. She's cool. Let's check out her meme, actually. Yep, there it is. Oh, got corruption detector again. No jarring, reassuring. We are the news now. Good luck recapturing the narrative. Yeah, that's good. Alright, my internet sucks, dude. Comms busted. Methods. Another good person to follow on Twitter. There you go. It's a cool meme. Saving that one. And you know, good luck. Good time to do it as no one buys the MSM garbage. There you go. There's another cool meme. And then we got, we're in this together. Unity, not division. Where we go one, we go all. Another Twitter status. Can we make it trend, patriots? Take the oath. No, it's deplorable. Alright, let's take a look. That's if it loads on me. It might take a while. Alright, doesn't want to seem to load there. Let's refresh it. Alright, I don't know. It's not letting me load it, dude. Gosh darn it. I'm sure it's good. I'm sure she's probably just reciting that that oath, you know, that post earlier. Okay, yeah, whatever. She's obviously there's Flair, Children's Rum, he's another good one. Sun Q Zoo, he's good. I definitely need to get better internet. I'm sorry. My bad. Um okay, yeah, whatever. Stupid freaking Twitter. Let's try one more time. You know what? Let's try this. Alright, I don't know. Something with Brave browser. I don't know, man. I'm gonna probably start just using Firefox 'cause I've had problems with Brave. Um, I don't know. I think it probably eats too much bandwidth because I have really crappy internet. So let's give it a look. See.
Good afternoon, digital soldiers. So I always thought that I was just a mom and a nurse, but today it turns out that I get to become a digital soldier. So here we are. I do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office on which I am about to enter. So help me God. Where we go one, we go all. Take the oath. Pass it on. Good afternoon.
Oh yeah, dang it. Alright, I cheesed it. I just realized you guys, I don't think you guys were able to see that. I think it was just the audio because it's, oh, alright, hold on. I have to move the screen here.
Good afternoon, digital soldiers. So I always thought that I was just a mom and a nurse, but today it turns out that I get to become a digital soldier. So here we are. I do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office on which I am about to enter. So help me God. Where we go one, we go all. Take the oath. Pass it on. Good afternoon.
All right, so that took forever. Just for one tweet. I'm so sorry. Um, still learning. Still learning. Um. So yeah, there we go. And then we got this one. This one I have no idea, but maybe I haven't seen these last two posts like this. These two are new right now for me. So he gives us a picture here. I don't know. Is that sign language? I don't know. 3 fist. That. I don't get it. I don't understand this. But he gives us that. And gives us a Twitter status. Oh. Where we go one. We go all? I don't know. Let's see.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same. That I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation,
Oh, okay. Wow, cool.
purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office on which I'm about to enter. So help me God. When we go, we go. That I'm
Okay, so he did it in sign language. That's so cool. Come on, man. Like, people just think this movement is a joke. Like, why would so many people be in this movement? And why? Why? It's just, come on. It's ridiculous. Like, and it's not just here in the US, it's worldwide. Like, it's not a joke. It's not a Russian bot. It's not a psyop. It's a psyop against the deep state. Yeah, it's a psyop on them. But for us, it's just, it's giving us, truth. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah. Okay, so that was really cool. That's why I was saying I didn't know what to expect on that post. But yeah, man, that's I'm kind of tearing up over here. Oh yeah, now my internet wants to work. Yeah, whatever. um, Alright, and I guess this is the last drop. Honor bound, where we go one, we go all. Gives us another Twitter status.
I, Oracle Exec, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of this office of which I'm about to enter, so help me God. With that said, digital soldiers, where we go one, we go all. Let's go.
Alright, there you have it. That's cool. I'm gonna follow. Yeah, man. The movement is big. You know, pay attention. Even you don't have to necessarily even follow the drops, but this movement is about. It's about unity, bringing us, we the people, together to fight against. Obviously, you know, if you're like a truther or I'm woke, you know, and you don't trust government, this is what this is. We're against government as well. Government needs to be dismantled. You know, government needs to be controlled by we, the people, not these freaking governors and these agencies, these freaking ABC agencies, you know? Like, why are those agencies so big? Like, they need to be just one small group, and then if we don't like what they're doing, we'll be like, no, you can't do that. And then they have to stop doing it. Alright, well, those were the Q drops for 6/24/2020. I know it's it's like super early for me. Oh look, it's gonna be 3:33. Yeah, I should probably stay up and not go to sleep. But you know, like and subscribe. I am your host, Untitled 82, signing out. God bless.